Hello there and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. I am a 32-year-old back to my channel. My name is Jamie. I am a 32-year-old cashless zero-based budgeter, and today we're going to be cash stuffing my first DoorDash paycheck of February. So let's just go ahead and get started with my variable expenses like always. So we're gonna be going ahead and skipping my buffer like normal. It doesn't do anything, it just sits there to represent the money that is in my buffer so that whenever I spend money, I don't have to like pull it out of my envelopes online ahead of time. Crochet by Jamie is gonna be getting $43. So 2 20s, a 2, and a 1. So we have 20, 40, 50, 62, and 3. And that covers my purchases for the week. Okay, gas is going to be getting $100. We're going to do this in 250s. I'm going to live life on the edge this week, see if we can make change. We'll see. But we have 50, 1, 20, 40, 65, and 66. 166 in gas, which I really went over budget, so... But I do still have a full tank today, so that should last me for most of the week. My commute is like 50 miles round trip, so if I'm just going from home to work to the gym to home, that's like 55 miles, so it should be okay. Groceries is getting 50, so we're doing that in 2 20s and a 10. Glad I wrote myself that note, because even though I just filmed that video immediately before this one, would have forgotten. So groceries is 20, 40, 55, and 6, $56. Went over budget in groceries as well, so I'm not gonna get very much money left actually. But it is what it is. Prescriptions, I did not yet pick up my prescriptions for the week. So we're not stuffing it for the week. Spending is going to be getting 5. So we have 5, 10, and 15 in spending. I'm going to drain this money to cover my my Crochet by Jamie expenses. But we'll talk about that more during my unstuffing, which is going to be quite the bit of money. Sweet Treats is going to get $40 in 2 20s. So 20, 40, 60, and 5 in Sweet Treats. Okay. And that is it for my variable expenses. So moving on to my high priority binder. Oops. Starting with car costs. We're going to be putting $24 in. I got my oil changed. I thought it would be like $75. It was $74, so I was like dead on. And they did tell me that the next time I get my oil changed, I will have to get my filters. I'm not a car person, so I don't know anything about the filters, but the like air filter and the engine filter, is the engine filter a thing? If you're a car person, tell me, is the engine filter a thing? Do I need to get that changed? I'm sure if it's a real thing, I need to get it changed. But I'm just not a car person. I don't know. Anyway, in car costs, we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 2, and 4. 324. And I did relaminate this envelope. I just, whenever I made it, I was really, really close on the side. So it just got too full and fell apart. It's just what it is. Cats is going to be getting $5. I'm not even going to bother counting that to see if I can fill in another cat, because I know for sure I can't. Each of these cats is worth $100. So, however, I am going to do some coloring on debt payoff. So let me, grab a marker. Let's do orange this week. And I'm putting in 50 and a 50. So we'll color first and then we'll count. And I am almost ready to make my payment on here, which is exciting. my plan is to pay off like 3 of my cards with my tax refund this year. Or not my tax refund, my my bonus. I guess, and also my tax refund together, between the two of them. It should be upwards of $10,000 between the two of them. So should be able to make some really good progress. But right now in debt payoff, we have 100, 200, 300, 50, 420, and 425. Which means that possibly we could finish this next week. We're not likely going to, because I have next Friday, or I don't have next Friday off, so I won't be door dashing as much, but we'll see. We'll see. Festivals is going to be getting $82. This is going to get the bulk of my tax refund money. They're putting $82 in today. So 50, 70, 80, and 2. So we should have 402 in here. 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 402. So we are 3 months and 2 weeks away from EDC, and my hotel costs $1,200, and then I'll need like food and drinks while I'm there. Maybe not drinks, I can just use my Hydro Pack, but I'll at least need food while I'm there. So my goal is to have $2,000 for the week that I'm in Vegas, but we will see how that goes. One of my friends might be coming to Vegas with me. Not going to the festival, just hanging out in Vegas for the weekend. But I will be on like overnights, because the festival is, thank God, not during the day. We're adding $10 to gifts. So you have 50, 70, 80, and 90. But because it's at night, he either has to hang out with me during the day for like that little bit that I'm awake and not at the festival, or he has to like hang out by himself in Vegas, which he's not opposed to. Texas is getting its normal 50. So you have $1,050. But we'll just see. We'll see what he ends up doing. If he does come, I'll just split the hotel cost with him for the night that he's there. So I would end up getting like $300 back or off of my my trip costs, which is not a lot, but it does help. So I would take it, and it'd be nice to like hang out with him. He's one of my best friends at work, so really like hanging out with him. Travel gets 10, so 1, 2, 3, 420, and 30. So I call him my work wife. We're work spouses, but backwards gendered. I'm his work husband, he's my work wife. So we just are weirdos like that. So if we get to hang out in Vegas for a couple days, that'd be fun. So low priority, I'm just going to throw the money in. I'm not going to count it. So Body Mods is getting $1. Electronics is getting $1. I did have to spend out of electronics, actually. I bought a cord to charge my ring with, because even though it's hardwired in, the battery died. I think just because it was so cold. Fitness gets 5. Hair and lashes gets 5. But I don't have a plug near my doorbell, so I just have been like plugging it into the house, inside of the house, whenever I am home. Planning budgeting gets $1. So it's been like a weird, like awkward charging situation. Shindigs and Shenanigans gets 5, and shopping gets 1. I'm making it work. It's charging very slowly. It's getting there. It's at like 27%, so it's going to take a while to get to full charge, but we'll figure it out. Alrighty, 52 cats. Or moving on to my savings, started with 52 cats. So we're going to do the $10 cat We're going to color him a nice sickly orange. I guess it doesn't look too bad as a cat form. It could be way worse. I think we're done with the marker. So we're adding 10, and we're not going to count until my next cash condensing, which I just did one last week. So if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and head back to my page once this video is over and check that out. I'm a big fan of watching cash condensings. I don't think mine's too yappy. I think it's mostly just me counting the money. But yeah, I don't remember. I filmed it like a week ago. So home improvement, just getting $1, throwing that in, not going to count it. Medical, going to throw in a 5, not going to count it. Month ahead, which has some marker on it. Unfortunately, I didn't wait for that piggy to dry whenever I put it in. Getting a 5. Not going to count it until my condensing roundup. We are going to count. Well, my cat, who's mean to the other cat, has found the cat she's mean to, so we might hear a fight about to break out. So I'm going to try to get through this real quick. I only have 2 envelopes, so should be able to make it. But we're adding 24 cents. So we're going to have 3, 40, 65. So we're not going to add any money. So I'm not even going to bother to count this because we counted it last time and it's the same. With the unstuffing, we'll be adding in some money, coloring in some bubbles because I cashed out an Atlas Earth redemption, as I pretty much always do. And I also got my my interest for the month. So we'll do some coloring there. And add money. And wedding gets $1. So that is going to be it for this video. Everything is stuffed. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you are, or leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not already. I did just wake up from a nap not too long ago, so right before I started filming, so my brain's a little bit mushy still. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.